All right, Easty, where did we just get back from?
Big dog.
So you gotta say it loud.
Big dogs.
Big Dogs RC in Sandy Lake, PA. Easton got the chance to drive a TRAXXAS Slash and decided he wanted one. So we went out to Big Dogs to pick one up. While we were out there, we got a battery, a charger, an adapter for the charger, and some batteries for the controller, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need to get it out of the box. A knife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is the Slash, the newest version with the BL2S brushless system. Controller. Oh boy, easy. Well, that's always a good sign when it comes with extra parts. Parts, some tools. Looks like maybe to adjust the suspension. Book. Clips on the watch. So there it is, easy. Yeah. Suspension. Pretty cool. And the Big Dog dude, the guy there gave you some stickers, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know where they are?
Sure.
You want to put one on the body? You probably could.
Yeah. Make
I
that.
feel like that antenna should go somewhere. Maybe we should read it in the book, huh? That's pretty cool. It's not on there the whole way, so I think we're going to have to take it back off. Gotta get this charger and batteries out. He explained to us, do you remember what he said about how to charge it with this charger?
No.
He said we can put it on 4 amp hours, or 4 amp charge, and on LiPo. Okay? Get this out. Plug this guy in. Somewhere. That doesn't make any sense. Right here. Okay. And these go here. And here. Battery out. This plugs in here. This plugs in here. We can charge it.
Okay.
That's all we need. That's pretty easy. Out of the box, ready to go. Just set this out of the way here. Oh, we should probably put batteries in our controller, huh?
Yeah.
We need 4 of them.
That's exactly how many are in here.
Perfect. So we set this to 4. if it tells us to plug it in before we plug the battery in. No, it says to do that first. Plug this guy in over here. Plugged in. Insert the AC cord, yep. Select the battery type, it's already there. Yep. Okay. Then we plug it in. Alright, we're charging. Put these in. All we have to do is wait for our battery to charge, but don't mess with that yet, buddy. Let's open this book and read where that antenna is supposed to go. I'm thinking it's not supposed to just be taped down.
And did you get this stuff down?
Not yet. Let's see. Antenna nut wrench. Oh, wait a second. Slide the antenna wire into the bottom of the antenna tube. Insert the base of the tube into the antenna post. Where the heck's that? Might need to get our little tool out.
That's why they're here.
There's a warranty you'll have to fill out.
And then
Do you see the knife blade, the razor blade? There it is. Looking for the razor blade. I don't really understand why.
So is this the number for the car?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 422. Okay.
Okay. 422, just like your race number?
Yeah.
Good idea. Uh-oh. That's
Should
not
I
right.
take the stickers off for that? Or should I do 4 and then 2 and then 2?
Not yet.
Okay.
What the?
Maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
No. I don't quite have the fingers for this job. There we go. Thread it back down on. There we go. Oh, really? Okay. So we're in business. And then the battery goes here. Goes charged. And then I don't know what that piece of foam. I feel like that is a battery spacer. Okay. I guess it's just supposed to bend over in there. There she is.
Would it turn now?
No, don't mess with that yet because the battery's not missed. Do you want to put a big dog sticker on it?
Yeah.
And a 422? Where do you want the 422? Up on top? On the roof?
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I'm going to help you so they're straight where you want it. Tell me where you want the 422. Let's talk about where we're going to put it. You think? You're not afraid? We're going to have to do it offset a little bit. We put the 2 in the middle and 422, okay? How's that sound?
Yeah.
So put the 2 right here. We'll put the other 2 right here. We'll put the 4 on the other side. I think you're kind of in the way there. $422.
Yeah.
How's that look? Good? You want to go get the big dog stickers that he gave you? We can put one of those maybe on the roof.
That's
Maybe we can put just a little one right here.
better.
You think put this sticker here?
Yeah.
Okay. Right here? Up here?
Mm-hmm.
There? There we go. We're set. Ready to rip. All right, Easty, let's talk about it. You got your 422, your race number on there. Got a big dog sticker because he gave them to you. Comes with these spacers, or I think preload spacers and bushings for the suspension. This foam, I think, goes above or in front of the battery to insulate it. A couple little tools, can't lose those. Warranty card and some books, explanation on how to do it. Pretty slick. You had that other car, remember it had the cotter pins to hold the body on? This one just has these little slick little plastic releases. Those are sweet. Pretty easy. What do you think? We got the battery charging. So what do you think? Step over there by your car. So what do you think, man? We're gonna take it out on our track here in a minute.
Yeah.
Once the battery's charged. You excited?
Mm-hmm.
Me too. All right, Easty. So it took about a half hour for the battery to charge. Test the steering. Looks like it works. I'm gonna go over to the track.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's gonna be. All right, listen. Don't just pound the throttle. Be easy on it. You can go backwards too if you push forward. Remember? Go over to the track. The grass is a little high.
Jumped the wrong way.
That's all right.
I did not mean to do that.
So out of the box, I gotta adjust the steering trim way to the right to get it to go straight. But I could tell you just looking at it that it was towed out, so probably makes the steering a little touchy, a little darty. But this thing's a riot, and it holds up so well. It takes a beating. Yeah, but out of the box, probably the coolest 250 bucks you can spend for a kid. This thing takes a flogging. I mean, to be fair, I've probably ran it more than my kid, but pretty sweet machine. TRAXXAS Slash with the new, I guess not new, but the new powertrain system plus the clipless body. Makes it pretty sweet. Battery charge about a half an hour. I'd say it probably lasts for a solid half-hour running too, so might get a second one just to have, but overall, probably the coolest toy that you can buy for 250 bucks. Well, took no time at all. Plastic control arms didn't survive. Day 2, 3 battery charges. We'll get some aluminum ones and be back on the rip. So before I finished editing the video, the unboxing and the first drive, I broke the car. I hit the neighbor's mailbox. But I noticed I had to tweak the steering, the adjustment on the controller or the remote to get it to go straight. So I'm thinking I cracked it first. When I hit the mailbox, it polished it off because the rod that it pivots on is bent. You guys see that? So anyway, got on Amazon and got these. They were like 25 bucks, but they're billet aluminum. URC Max RC parts. I'll put the link in the description, obviously, but it comes with fronts and rears. So I'm just gonna throw these control arms real quick so that my dude can run it. Another thing, I grabbed this stand. Again, Amazon, like 12 bucks. It's aluminum. But like a little car lift for your RC car for $12. A little magnet strip back here. There's this little tray with a magnet strip, so I don't know, we'll see. It's better than nothing to get it off the ground so you can do suspension work and stuff to it, because obviously on the ground it's a lot harder and I don't want to flip it over, so yeah, we'll start here. I do eventually, like I said, this is all gonna be in the same first video. I'm hoping this could become multiple videos, but I'd eventually like to get the aluminum shock tower, aluminum shocks. We'll see how far this goes. But yeah, so I'm gonna throw these control arms on and show you how that goes. So I tried to do this, I wanted to do it with the tools that came with the car, just to see if I could. So obviously the wheel came off easy. All these little Allen heads go into plastic, so they're not tight. The only issue I have as far as the tools that came with it, and maybe they intend you to use one of these little crappy spanners to pop those E-clips off. But I'm just gonna grab a little screwdriver and pop those E-clips off so I can get that, I don't know if that's a strut brace or what they call that, off there. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. This is chintzy. I honestly, for the company that TRAXXAS is, I'm kind of surprised that they don't already come with a billet aluminum control arm, but hey, such is life. So this is gonna be the last break before I just go at this thing, or at least get to the rear. Front's pretty simple. Here's what that kit comes with. Front and rear control arms, all new hardware. Thank goodness it comes with these pins, because mine is no longer straight. Comes with this new brace. Again, I call it like a strut tower brace. And I don't know why, but 5 E-clips. Maybe there's some in the rear. Sure aren't. I don't know. But yeah, pretty simple. Nice little kit for 25 bucks. All right, so the front end's on. Super easy, self-explanatory. The only difficult part was putting those little knee clips back on. And it's probably only difficult because I just don't have the fingers for it, but I mean, they went on. But the toolkit that comes with the car does everything except take those E-clips on and off. So just a little pair of pliers, worked good. Oh, and I had to use these vice grips to yank this pivot rod out because as you can see, it's really bent. The funny thing is, the other side's also bent. I can pick it up. It's a lot less severe. And it's bent on it too, so. Yeah, I think these are just tougher parts. I like the aluminum. And now that those front end parts are correct, you can see that the front end's kind of pushing, it's steering to the right. Obviously, because I adjusted it on the remote to the right to make up for the fact that everything was tweaked up front. I didn't know it at the time yet, but now for the rear, looks to be pretty much the same. I'm pulling the wheels off. Actually, it looks easier because it doesn't have the E-clips and the rods, it's just a lower shock bolt. Control arm bolt inside, pivot, and one out at the end. You won't be able to see it, there it is, inside the wheel. Just pull the wheel, 3 bolts on each side. The rear should be real simple. So the other thing, these control arms have a ton of adjustment. Different places you can mount the shock. Same as the stock ones. In the front, I'm guessing the rears as well. Yeah, the rears have them as well. So but I'm gonna put it back to where it was on the stock because I like the way it sits, I like the way it runs. But some of these parts will be able to hang on to for spares, but like some of this stuff's pretty much junk. So I also think I'm gonna get some of these pivot arms just to have in stock, because now I have these aluminum control arms. I don't think they'll break as easy, so I think we'll probably be a little harder on those pivot arms. So yeah, we're learning as we go on this deal. I'm new to this. I can't believe it took me 34 years to find, to get a TRAXXAS car in my house, and it's not even mine. But yeah, here we are. Here's the rear. All right, done. It honestly, the rear took like 5 minutes. Easy, really self-explanatory. So I'm gonna keep these control arms. A buddy of mine, a couple of my buddies have these things, so like there could be some use for those control arms in a pinch. These pivot bolts and some of this stuff, like that strut, tower support. But yeah, just the tools that came with the car. Now, just for the sake of doing it, I did. Next time I'm gonna use my little Milwaukee 1/4-inch zip gun, but yeah, very feasible with what comes with the car. And I'm sure without the pliers, you could still probably get those pivot arms out and get those E-clips on with a little bit of effort. But anyway, yeah, so we're good. I'm gonna go out and test it real quick. If I set my phone down so I can get a little video and adjust that steering back to where it should be before I let my kid know it's done. Unfortunately, the neighbor's mowing, so you're gonna hear that, but that's just life. So the update on the broken parts was front control arm, and obviously the pivot, pin, bolt, whatever you want to call it. The other side, the pivot was actually bent as well. Can't really tell when I roll it. And then one E-clip was all kind of bent up, but all good now. We're aluminum front and rear. Just took it for a test strip. I don't like the looseness in that front end. I'm guessing plastic knuckles, plastic like K-frame in there. I wonder if you can get billet bumpers and stuff. I'm gonna keep looking and see what we can do. See if we can get ahead of some of these broken parts, but yeah, all good now. All right, so I was just getting ready to finish up this video and I noticed that this shock, I'm guessing there's an oil reservoir in there because it looks like there's oil on it. But you can see that the top is not aligned with the rest of it. So I'd say it's cracked or broke. The threads are cross-threaded. I'm guessing when that control arm broke and I just didn't notice it. So I guess I'll have to order some aluminum shocks too. But the one thing I wanted to mention, this thing's like 4 days old. It's been thrashed pretty hard, but the body's breaking already. My kid actually wanted a green body or a blue body. All that the big dogs had was a red one in stock. So I said, we'll just get that because we're gonna be hard on this body anyway. And we'll get a green body once he kind of gets the hang of driving it. But anyway, so thanks for watching. I don't know if this is gonna turn into something on another thing on my channel because it's kind of been dirt bikes, you know, fixing dirt bikes, riding dirt bikes, racing dirt bikes, and some mountain bike stuff. But the RC stuff's really fun, so I could see this being something. So I'll make a playlist and put this video there and we'll see what it gets. Obviously, gotta make another video of putting shocks on this. And that looks like a pretty quick task, so maybe I'll see what other billet parts I can grab while I'm at it. Or aluminum parts, so we can make a good video out of it. But at any rate, still parts to grab. Thanks for watching. I guess if this is something you're into, like and subscribe. I'll start making videos on this too.